morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm Debbie Uren, president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce, here with
Teri Stiles, and I'm from OCTV.
Absolutely. Every week we like to be here talking about what's going on around Oxford.
Yeah.
So with being the representative of the Chamber, I'd like to talk about a few Chamber items first, if I could.
And there's a lot going on.
There is a lot. This past weekend we just had our very first event for 2017, and that was our 5 and 10K race. And that, the weather was a little bit scary, but thank you for not having any rain, and we had a big successful day. So our vendors were very happy, our sponsors were happy, and if you were able to see the pictures that we had out on Facebook, everybody was happy. Medals were given out, and it was just a great, great day.
Have you been able to tally the numbers yet, or not yet?
No, I have not talked with Nicole to find out exactly how many runners we had, but
turnout.
It was a good turnout.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
That's something about this community. They really do turn up when you ask them to. They show up. And that's a really good event for everybody.
Well, and when you consider how many races, I mean, just looking, there's fundraisers for every event that's possible.
That's true.
And I mean, even that same weekend, there was one on Saturday. I think the Oxford schools did a race as well. So, and people came out from other communities too.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for showing up.
Yes, thank you very much. The Chamber loves it. The community loves it.
Yeah, we sure do.
So, and speaking of that, we also had ribbon cuttings too.
Oh yeah, you guys keep going.
We are busy. And as we're filming today, I know it's not going to be shown at this time, but we're going to be doing a ribbon cutting for a new business that's come into town. It's called Hawaiian Shave Ice and Ice Cream.
That sounds so good.
I know. And it's going to be right there at Centennial Park.
Right.
So this is going to be something new for us, and I'm looking forward to going to that ribbon cutting today.
And that's right in a place where people would expect it, because there used to be, there's always been ice cream on the park.
Yes.
And so that's really nice that they've chosen that place,
that particular
for their
spot.
wares, and I'm excited.
Well, we'll be having our music in the park, so that's going to be just a perfect place for them to be, and that always brings in a lot of people.
Oh, and it's so fun because people, of course, have their kids with them when they bring in the music, but the kids kind of gather right there, and you can watch them play and dance and eat the ice cream, and it's just a happy place. So they picked a good spot.
They did. So I know that's going to be a very big success for them. So looking forward to trying that out today.
Oh, I'm jealous. I can't be there. Darn it.
I'd like to just take a moment to just announce all of our executive members that we have with the Chamber and our professional members. These are people that are put onto our email blast. They are on our website, and they go the extra mile in supporting our Chamber. So I just want to give them some recognition at this time. Our executive members are the Oxford Bank, Northern Flooring and Interiors, Curtis Insurance, Brain Balance, McLaren Oakland, Closets by Design, our new business Concho Pearl, which we'll talk about that in a little bit, Paint Creek, FELAC CPA Group, and CMS Realty, and they too are a brand new member. We had a ribbon cutting for them a week ago. Great group of people there.
And it's not just that they're members, they're becoming involved in the community. They're not just business holders in this community, they take ownership of it, which is really nice.
Yes, you will see, especially like Concho Pearl, they're going to be speaking at our golf outing. But these are the people that will go and we'll have coffee connects there. You will see them at our monthly mixers, mix and mingles, and you're correct. They are taking a part in our community.
They're part of our family. I
exactly.
Like it.
Then our professional members, we have Tractor Supply, Royal Oak Heating and Cooling, Splash, Remax Defined, and Allstate Insurance.
Which they just also had another
ribbon cutting. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
That's fantastic.
So these ribbon cuttings, I'll tell you, it's keeping Nicole and Amy very busy, you
Yeah,
know.
I know what you're saying. We try so hard to cover them all because they deserve that attention. So.
You know, I can't
Wonderful.
say that I've been to a ribbon cutting that OCTV has not been there.
We try not to miss them.
No.
It's just so important to give them a face in this community.
Exactly. It shows how important your folks feel about our chamber members.
Yeah, we do.
And we want to be able to promote. So
one big family, it takes a village. And,
it takes a
and we
village.
want to be part of it, for sure.
Absolutely. You're so wonderful.
Oh, thank you. You guys are too. You keep us busy. I love that.
Yes,
Makes
we
us
all,
feel like
we all
we're
want to
needed.
be busy. We have hosting, it's going to be a joint coffee connect with Oxford, Lake Orion, and Auburn Hills, all these chamber members. And it's going to be at Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County. And it's one of the Lake Orion projects. So Nicole and Amy yesterday, I saw pictures, and they have actually gone out to the home that they're building. So this is just, it's amazing.
That's exciting stuff.
It's going to be on Friday, June 2nd from 8 to 9 a.m. And they'd like you to RSVP just so that they know how many folks are going to be out there. So I will give you the email address. It's Elizabeth H at habitat@oakland.org. So I don't have a phone number, I'm sorry, but you know, even if you think at the last minute, you know, I really do want to go, please show up. We all know that Habitat for Humanity has been around for a long time, and one of our former board members, Grant Smith, he had to leave our board because he is part of the Habitat for Humanity for Oakland County. He was the CEO of Clarkston State Bank, and he's one of these people that gets involved with a lot of stuff. And we were sorry to see Grant leave, but so happy to hear that you know, he was leaving for a super good cause.
Yeah, that's really a great cause. Wow, what a great thing. Just,
it is.
Even if you don't go to the regular chamber events, that's just something to meet the chamber people, number one, in 3 different chambers, which is awesome.
Right.
Because the networking in that group of people is fantastic.
You
So
know, Nicole
I
added up
encourage everybody.
how many networking events our chamber alone does for the year, and we've done over 49 events. Do you know how many people you can meet?
a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, and
it's a
there's
lot of
always
networking.
somebody new that I'm able to meet at each and every one of
How
these
fun.
events.
Yeah.
So
And it's really nice to see that you guys keep that up. I've seen them come and go in different communities, and they start up, and a lot of people go, and then it kind of, I don't know if it's a problem organizing it or what, but you guys are doing a good job because they're continuing to happen, and there's always a lot of people there.
and we're booked solid.
That's wonderful.
We are booked solid.
Bravo.
Nicole has to put people, you know, okay, that'll be fine, but
I
5
love it.
months from now.
Yay.
So,
Oh, that's great.
okay, well, how about if we take a little break and then we'll
Sure.
talk about our golf outing
Lots to
coming up,
talk
okay?
about. Yep.
Take care. We'll see you in a few.
Welcome to American Legion in Oxford for the best fish on Fridays. That's right, from noon to 8:30. You can get the best walleye in Michigan. You can get walleye, baked cod, chicken strips, baked potatoes, and more. On the hall side of the Legion, oh, hello there, friends. You can have 12 friends on a table, any one of the best military museums in Michigan. And the dining side, oh, hello again. More comfortable with many 4-seat tables and a couple of 5-seaters. Now on Friday we usually have about 400 to 500 of best friends for our fish. Carry-out? You bet. We have 50 to 60 carry-outs at the post. We have some young friends with the birthdays and some of our best seniors at the post. Oh yeah, waitresses, they go like a track waitress to get your food. If you have never enjoyed our secrets famous walleye at the Legion, come on in every Friday from noon to 8:30 at the American Legion Post 108 on 130 East Rainer Road, Oxford.
Welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Deb Uren, President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Teri Stiles, OCTV, and I'm glad you stuck around.
Yes, so happy. When we left, I said that when we came back, I would be talking about the Chamber's next big event, which is going to be our golf outing. It's a golf outing and luncheon that is going to be held on Friday, June 9th at Boulder Point Golf Course. So that is, our registration is at 8 a.m., tea time is at 9 a.m., and then the luncheon starts at 12:30. Prices for that, chamber members, it'll be $65. Non-members will be $75. And with that, you are getting 9 holes of golf, your cart, a gift bag, and also your lunch. We will be having a speaker at the lunch, which will be Christian Mills, who,
nice.
of course, is the owner of the Legacy Center north of town. And he's one of our most successful entrepreneurs, and he's going to discuss the lessons that he's learned in entrepreneurship. So that will be very informative.
He's the guy to learn from, I'll
He
tell you.
is such a young man that has done so very
And
much.
so giving, so giving.
Very kind and giving.
Yeah, it's not just that he's in here to throw a business up and take advantage of the community and
Right.
leave. He's something else.
And he's very supportive of our community.
Oh, absolutely.
He certainly
Yeah,
is.
he is.
And also speaking that day will be the owners of Concho Pearl Texas Barbecue and Draft House.
Good.
They're going to introduce themselves, which I've already met them at a couple of our Coffee Connects. And they're going to talk about their new and exciting restaurant that they're opening up in Oxford.
Yeah, we're also
So-
anxious to meet them.
Oh,
all of us drive by all the time going, when are they going to open?
I
We
know.
can't wait.
I know.
So,
And for
good.
those of you who don't know where they're located, it's at the former Big Boys south of town. So you will now see that their food truck is out front. So they're having...
So you can get a little taste of what
You
they-
can get a taste,
what's
yes.
coming.
They're pulled pork, they're barbecued pulled pork. There's
my.
there's probably, I think, 7 or 8 items, and they change their menus on a daily basis.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's right now it's going to be just the weekdays that they're going to be there. So I want to say, I don't have the hours written down, but I want to say that it was somewhere around 11 to 6, something like that.
So drive by. You know
So
where they're
drive
at. Just
by,
drive
you
by.
see the truck, you
Right.
know you can stop in and
Right.
have a delicious meal.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they get there. That's
I
really
know.
great.
And
And,
I-
that's only 9 holes. That's a great day.
Oh, it
You know,
is.
so you're not all worn out. You get to have a great lunch. You get to hear some really good speaking. So wow, there's no reason not to do that if you like golfing.
I know, and if you're not a golfer,
I would go
guess
anyhow.
what? You can go for the lunch
Oh, nice.
alone.
And
So
the
come there
speaker.
at 12:30, and for our chamber members, that would be $30, and for non-chamber members, it would be $40.
Very nice.
So you'll have the lunch and the speaker. So all you need to do is go online and register at the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. What are we? Oxford Chamber, oxfordchamber.net.
Right there on the bottom
Yeah,
of the
we are
screen.
right there at the bottom of the screen. And just sign up there, and we look forward to seeing you. We've got a good group of people that are already signed up, but we still have room for more. And as they say, the more the merrier.
Oh
So-
yeah, and that's a nice day, and rain or shine, it's a nice day. Can I ask?
Yes.
The fundraising that's done for this helps support what?
The Oxford Wildcat Athletic Boosters
Nice.
Club. Yes. We
reason
are
not to be there.
definitely, this year especially, we are, every event that we're doing, we are we are raising funds for
Yeah,
donating
nice.
back to our community.
That's so
you know?
nice. I really wanted you to mention that
Yes,
because
thank
it's
you.
not just that the Chamber's making money for themselves. They do so much for this community. So this is such a fantastic event and a good cause.
Yes. Yes, it is. And speaking of good causes, you know, Lone Ranger Festival and Parade is coming up in August, and this year they are doing the first Oxford
Pub crawl. Doesn't
crawl.
that sound fun?
They kind of took that away from us. We were going to do one, but that's quite all
okay,
right.
well,
this is also for
it's
a
a good
very good
cause,
cause.
yeah.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
That's going to be on Saturday, June 17th And the time is going to be from 7 p.m. until 1 a.m. It's going to be at 9 different locations, and let me give each one of these restaurants a shout out here.
All in our own little community.
All in our community, all within
Fantastic.
walking distance. So it's going to be at the Ox, Casa Real, even though they're under repair right now, I know they're going to still,
They'll do it.
they're going to do their best to help out. 24th Street Tavern, Sullivan's Public House, Homegrown Brewing Company, Falling Down Beer Company, Red Naps, and the Oxford Tap. So there's going to be live entertainment and drink specials at just about every one of these facilities
wonderful.
all night.
Wonderful.
Tickets in advance. Are you ready for this? $10.
That's amazing.
$10. And the
such
day
a
of the
fun
event, if you're
thing.
unable to, either go online or, get your ticket, the day of the event is going to be $15.
Wow, that's amazing.
And this money is going towards the Lone Ranger Festival and Parade.
Which is not a cheap event. I mean,
It is not.
One would think that all it is people getting into a parade. There's so much behind the scenes.
Well, and the thing is that this is not being put on by the chamber
Or the village.
DDA
Right.
or the village. This is being put on by the Oxford Lone Ranger Posse, a civic group of unpaid community volunteers. Yes, the chamber is here to help promote
Support that.
because this is our community.
yeah, it sure is.
But these group of people and the posse has grown. The posse is up to 12 people.
Well, that's
okay?
good, yeah.
And they have regular meetings. They are going above and beyond, trying every way possible to get everybody involved.
And get support from the community just to get behind them to have this event.
Exactly.
It takes a
You
while
know-
for everybody to get on the same page. But
Yes.
we're in our fourth. Isn't it our fourth year? Or fifth,
Yes, it
fourth
is.
Year?
Yes, it is.
So,
and
yeah.
each year it
It's
gets
happening.
bigger and bigger.
I'm telling you, that is a exciting day downtown Oxford.
And really, what it's promoting, not necessarily just the Lone Ranger, but it's what the Lone Ranger stands for.
Exactly.
The creed of the Lone Ranger. And, going back to our childhood, we remember.
Right.
But there is so much
need more of
love and passion that the Lone Ranger gave that we want to be able to say that of our community as well.
Right.
And
right.
yes, the voice of the Lone Ranger lived here in Oxford. So, I mean, come on. What else can we say?
Take ownership. We may as well take ownership.
So if I can just say that the tickets, you have to bring your ticket with you in order to get your lanyard you'll get your lanyard and a map showing you all of the different restaurants, okay? So check-in is going to be at 6:30. That's going to be at Centennial Park. And once again, if you haven't bought your tickets in advance, please come to the park and join in on the fun.
It's gonna be
so with that being said, I think we're going to have to take another short break, but we'll see you back in a few minutes. Hi, welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Debbie Uren, president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Teri Stiles from OCTV.
Thank you for staying with us. We've got a few things to share, and then we're going to be talking about one of our staff members here at OCTV. So
Again,
stay
we get to
tuned.
brag
Yes.
him up.
I know. We've got a couple of people that are looking for help. Holy Cross Holy Cross Church in Oxford is hiring. They're looking for a communications assistant in taking a huge leap into the future endeavor, and we're looking to hire someone that can train someone that can be trained to take on the position of communications assistant at Holy Cross Church. If you haven't met Matt Schuler, the minister there, I'll tell you, he is a very, very outgoing young man. He's on the chamber board. Young fella who is just dynamic and has really brought that church around. And so this is where he needs assistance with this communication to spread the word. So if you're interested, just take a shout out to Matt Schuler at Holy Cross and let him know that you could be interested in helping him out.
Yeah, you'll be able to find him anywhere in town. He's
Anywhere in town.
everywhere. Every time I look at something we're editing, there's Matt. That's great. Yeah, he's really involved.
He is. And Evergreen's Coffee Shop they're doing an open mic night. They do this, I believe it's every other Friday evening from 7 to 9. And they have tarot card reading, psychic, and henna by Sandy. And this is just a way of collecting funds for the Pollyann Trails goats. Yeah.
Right now, that's what her focus is they're trying to help Linda from the Pollyann Trail manager raise more funds. The funds are done that they raised initially, and the goats did their job. And it seems to be working. It's a great test program for the DNR.
Yes.
And it's certainly a great program for us. And it's cut down on a lot of the work that Linda would have had to have hired done or volunteers, which, it's always hard to get a lot of volunteers in the summertime. And so,
well, especially when it's
Evergreens
cleanup
is helping.
too.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes people don't want to really help. They do, but they don't really want to.
Yeah.
But the goats. I had stopped in to see
so cool.
Angie over at Evergreens, and I says, "Well, where are the goats located today?" And she says, "Deb, they're done.
Yeah.
We've run out of funds." And I said, "Really?" So, come on out to open mic night. Their last one was on May 19th, so it'll be, I think the next one will be in 2 weeks after that.
And it sounds like it's expanding with the psychic tarot readers or whatever that's fun. Nobody has to take that seriously.
Right.
But it sounds like they're doing more and more.
They really are, and
That's
she's
fun.
had some very nice, good-sized turnouts there too.
Yeah, she has. Yeah.
I plan on going. I really do, because I think that Angie's been very dynamic in helping out our community.
Yep.
This woman goes above and beyond.
Yep.
She will do catering. She's got a menu that will just be, satisfy any guest that you may have come to your house for graduation
Her stuff
parties.
is so good.
So, keep Angie in mind at Evergreen's Coffee Shop.
And good
okay?
coffee, good coffee,
Great
good
coffee.
tea. She doesn't turn anything out that you go, it's okay.
No.
Everything is fantastic.
Everything is good.
I stay away from there, unfortunately, just because I could eat everything in there. She's definitely jumped into our community with
She
both
has.
feet. I love that.
She has. Speaking of our community, let's give a shout out to Kyle.
Kyle Snage, who does a lot of producing here. He's our editor, he's a shooter, he does all of our technical directing for the studio. Anything we do in the studio, and we are in the studio, you might be able to hear the telephone right now. Kyle worked on a project of a former manager from OCTV last summer, or maybe it was 2 summers ago, and that project has been nominated for an Emmy in lighting. So this is Kyle's second go-round with the nomination. Last fall, he and Connie from Connie's Kitchen won a Philo Award for, I think, overall educational programming, which is really great.
Yes.
So, excuse me. Kyle's getting pretty good at this. And yep, they've been nominated. You can see the story in the Oxford Leader about what he's done, but I call him our everything master. He can fix any issue that we've got with our Apple computers, because he's been doing it for so long, and he just knows what he's doing.
And he's such a young man. he's just the best.
He's
He's
quiet,
taking care of our
easy to-
program right now, as he does every week that we do this filming for Daybreak. So I met Kyle when I started coming to OCTV here, and very, very happy young man, just very devoted to his job.
Pleasant
and
to work with.
He definitely needs that shout out. So Kyle, thanks for everything that you do.
And
really, we
congratulations,
appreciate it. And
Kyle.
congratulations on this nomination.
Yeah.
And we're sure it's going to be a dynamic story
Yes.
that was taken care of.
Yes,
So
I'm glad that he was a part of that. There's all that schooling that he did is paying off.
It's
he went to
paying off.
Michigan State and graduated from there, so he's
yay, Spartans.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I love that green and white. One more thing I do want to talk about, and it will come up on our community access, but it's coming up soon. It's an event June 16th. It's an event that's not held in our community, but it affects people in our community. It's called Kids Gala, and the event is the 4th annual White Party. And this is, Kids Gala is a group that helps children, and I'm going to read this, it's for kids battling life-altering events. They've had a lot of cancer patients, but what they do is they throw parties for kids so that they can just have a normal day. And these parties, it's whatever this child wants, whatever they're interested in. If they're interested in race cars, the whole party is race cars. And it is such a neat event. We did a story, Legacy Center was one of the hosts for a party in March. We did for a little girl that she wasn't ill, but she had lost her father, her grandmother, her mother came down with cancer. Nothing was normal in this little girl's life. And from what I hear, since that party, her mother says she understands what normal is and she's embracing it. She's not living in fear like she was because she lost so many people. So these people, and it's called Kids Gala, Kids Gala White Party. You can look that up on the internet. It's a fundraiser, certainly, but what they do for these children is amazing. So that's coming up June 16th at, where did I say that was?
Townsend?
Townsend Hotel in Birmingham. So it's not even that far. And it's just a nice evening. And White Party sounds kind of hoity-toity. It's not. As long as you wear a white t-shirt, white pants, white anything, white shorts, it's just that whitest purity and let's start over, here's good light kind of thing. It's really a neat event. And the first child, Nicole Burton, the first child that they had this party for, was an Oxford resident, and her mother continues with this program. She's an Oxford resident. Unfortunately, Nicole has passed. She did have leukemia, and the first party was to be for her. It turned out to be her wake, but still, she's providing positive light for people even now. Her memory is living on, and I think she's really a big player in this, but that's my own spirituality. But it's really a fantastic event. So
And what's that date again?
it's June 6th at the Townsend. You can, 16th, I'm sorry, June 16th at the Townsend Hotel in Birmingham. Go to Kids Gala, I think that's .org. And you can register or get tickets for that.
Wonderful.
So that's just really something I'm.
What a
it's true
nice
to my
way
heart.
to end our program for this week. We hope that we've shared a lot of information, and if at any time you have any questions of anything that you've heard and would like to get some more information, either call OCTV or call the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. Both of us are very, very, very happy to be a part of the community and are willing to help anyone at any time. So
That's right.
with that being said, I'll see you next week.
And I will too.
All right, take care. Bye now.